Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy ColtsTalk. We're back with another video, and we're going to go with a brief update video today, and we're going to just talk really quick about the Colts offering a head coaching job out there to Bubba Ventrone. They did an interview, God bless, and I think most Colts fans, I can speak for most Colts fans in this situation. This is a brief video, but I do think personally a lot of Colts fans will prefer Bubba Ventrone as the head coach of the Colts over Jeff Saturday. Now, again, I do mention Jeff Saturday a lot, but like we always say, Jeff Saturday is a great person. He's a great locker room guy, and he's a good leader. But as the head coach for the Colts, with no experience and everything, it does play a big role in the Colts' downfall this season. Of course, everything is not on him. It does have a lot to do with the organization letting go of the regular coach, which was Frank Reich, in the middle of the year. And then we just couldn't recover from that, and the team just collapsed at that point. The locker room was split up, and everybody was pretty much on their own agenda, as you can see from the play that was on the field. Now, of course, Jeff Saturday, coming in as the interim coach, he didn't have any control over his own staff, and he just pretty much was picking up the broken pieces from the Frank Reich head coaching experience and the collapse of the roster. Now, when you look at Bubba Ventrone, who's been the special teams coach, has been praised around the league, and the locker room guys love him. Not saying that they don't love Saturday, but, Bubba's been there. He's been through thick and thin, and he has experience at coaching, and he knows what he's doing. And I think Colts fans, if you had to choose who would you want as the interim coach after Coach Frank's been fired, I think everybody probably would have went with Bubba Ventrone as the coach, just because of how he carries himself as a leader, his approach to the game, and pretty much how he has the guys all one accord going throughout the season. Now, I do want to campaign that Coach Frank Reich probably should have been fired at the end of the season. Firing mid-year was not a good idea at all, especially when you bring in a guy with no experience. It just makes the whole thing look confusing on the whole part. And a lot of people, including other organizations around the NFL, just did not like the approach that the Colts took. I didn't like the approach of getting rid of Frank during the season. We all know that it was coming to an end anyway, so I do think they should have let him go at the end of the year personally. But they did what they did, and they paid the price for it throughout the season. Again, like I said, Bubba Ventrone is going to be a good coach. Wherever he goes, he deserves to be a head coach for a team. If he had to be a head coach for the Colts, he has my vote. Personally, there's other coaches out there like Ben Johnson and other names that can be a head coach for the Colts as well, that could probably have a little bit more control and, stature going to the head coaching position for this team. But if we were to choose Bubba Ventrone, I would not oppose that decision, because it's almost his destiny to be a head coach. And, it would just make sense for him to be a coach of the Colts team. It's basically a promotion. So I would not be opposed to that decision. But you guys let me know your thoughts about Bubba Ventrone's interview. How do you feel about the Colts going after him? Should he be the head coach for the Colts, or where could you see him possibly fitting in any other NFL team? This is Marcus, and until next time, you've been Culture Shock.